Hello beautiful fans and friends, welcome to JulietJules channel. If today is your first time of being here, hello and welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So today I'm going to talk about a Nigerian popular comedian by the name Ayo Mako, popularly known as AY. For those of you who do not know who AY is a Nigerian comedian. So AY recently had an interview with Teju Babyface TV, and during that interview the host asked him what is the problem between him and his former colleague, and AY have to address because he was accused by his former friends and colleague by the name Julius Agwu. For those of you who do not know who Julius Agwu is also a Nigerian comedian, and recently Julius Agwu has come on social media to accuse AY of taking his spot and also calling AY a witch. And he explained on the interview that AY took his spot, that normally he hosted a show during the week of the Easter, that normally he hosted a show, that AY decided to advertise his show on the same week. Because of that, this has generated a fuse between him and AY. And when the interviewer actually asked AY about the recent accusation labeled against him by his former friend or his colleague, AY also vowed not to sit in the same table with such kind of people, and this includes his former friend Basketmouth and as well as Julius. Remember early this year that AY came on to national television to say that he was once a friend of Basketmouth, and they once hosted a show. Basketmouth is also a comedian. Basketmouth had a show with AY at the time, asked AY to host a show for him and promised to pay him 30,000. After the show, AY has hosted the show and he was expecting money from Basketmouth. Basketmouth ended up telling him that he did not get paid by the host of the show, and that was when AY contacted the host, and the host revealed to AY that they have paid Basketmouth in full even before the show took place, and that was how they ended up falling out. And recently his former friend, which is also a comedian, has come back again to accuse AY of taking his spot, that in the same week of Easter that he always hosted a show every Easter, and AY decided to host his own show on the same week. When he contacted AY ended up hanging off his phone on him, and AY has addressed this issue to say that he could not even remember hanging off his phone on his former colleague, which is Julius Agwu, and that if he has done anything as such, he will be happy to apologize. Not until when Julius came onto social media to actually talk about the issue, without him calling him first to say that this is what happened between them, that he did not even know that Julius have a heal heart, that when Julius was sick, he was there for him. He also mentioned that him and his wife took care of him, only for Julius to came on to national TV to call out AY and also call him a witch. I just want you to take a look at AY most recent interview about this issue.
Painful to just wake up and friends becomes enemies. It's painful. See, my older brother practically called me like a witch or witchcraft, or so to speak.
Who did?
Your brother Julius. You didn't see Julius's interview?
Oh, you know the strange thing. Now that you bring it up, you know the strange thing. That thing where he was on stage. You know the strange thing. Do you know I was standing to the side of the stage?
You're kidding me.
Oh no, I was on that stage. I was on that stage.
What were you doing there?
At the side?
Were you in town?
I was in town. I was in town a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
I was in Lagos a couple of weeks ago. You know.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I was on that stage. But when that started, I felt that okay, maybe it wasn't proper to be there. So I was on the side of the stage when that was happening. and I found it sort of strange, that was happening. But apparently, you found this stranger.
Guess what? They forwarded that to me because he had said one before about stealing the dates, taking the Easter Sunday, which was his right. And I didn't remember at what point, it was his right to have or own the day. I didn't see it anywhere, So I was still dealing with that because I'd seen a radio interview.
Yeah.
So I just ignored. I didn't say a word and all that. And then I saw this one. Now this one was the one I said to myself, no, you can't take this.
At the time I was saying that, I was thinking to myself that, man, this thing is gonna go viral maybe this night.
I just said, they forwarded it to me, and do you know how painful it is? This was someone I was there for. I was there for him. When all the health issues started, my wife and I would be there, made arrangement. I was there for him. I can't go into details what was done. Only for me to just wake up one day, they send me. That's why I put some stuff on my page.
Okay.
And I've said people should go and verify.
So that's the interview from AY, mentioning that he would never sit in the same table with his former colleague and friends. And I just want you also to watch the interview that Julius Agwu did about the show that he mentioned that he accused AY of taking his spot.
Why even publicity on Easter Sunday? That's my date. I was talking to Ayo, switched off his phone. Did you hear me? Yes. Ayo switched off his phone. Play. Now I begin sick. I begin sick. I said, what? I started slimming down. Some people tell me, I said, I don't know. Play. That was how I started shooting the vendor. The day when I finished shooting the vendor, I went to Rich House. Same, I just sleep small. As I sleep, then I begin to get seizure. From nowhere, my mega come. Hey.
So that's the two guys talking there. That's the interview for Julius Agwu. For me, my own opinion with this would be, Julius, if AY decided to have a show on the same week of yours, I see no reason why you should be angry. Please listen to me. It's my own opinion. You can feel free to leave your own opinion. Nigerians have over 200 million population. So having more than one show or having a show would not stop you from having your own fans to come to your show. AY have a show in the same week that you normally have a show, and the show is in two different locations, is not in the same venue. So why do you have to quarrel with your former friend and colleague? And also, if you actually have any issue with AY about this, you said, I know you mentioned that AY hung up his phone on him. Why did you have to come onto social media? Why didn't you text him if he hung the phone on him? I know AY has been consistent with all his word when he spoke about when he has the first issue with basketball. He came on social media to address, and he has been consistent. And for you coming on social media to call him out, I don't see it is necessary. Don't forget that this was once a guy that helped you. The guy mentioned, AY mentioned on his interview recently that he once helped you, that you were staying with him when you were sick, that him and the wife were the one that took care of you. But now you came onto social media to bash him. I don't think that is a sign of a good friend. If your friend have done you something wrong, or you feel that what he did to you is not right, why don't you just call him and tell him, or you text him to say this is what you're unhappy about? Why coming onto social media? It's my own opinion. Please, my viewer, what are your own take about this? What is your own opinion about Julius Agwu interview, and also what are your own take about the response that Ayo, Marco, or AY has responded. Please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section, or feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, bye.